Keep using same application folder. Same application folder. Class name T. Int I is equal to 9. You can print both I and j. Multiple variables managing the same program. Save it as t.java. In the same program, any number of variables, any type of variables, any number of variables, any type of variables, any number of times you can also modify. Let's compile and run. Come to the classes folder. Trigger Java command. Compilation and running, both are very success. Go to another program, everybody. Class name U. You can go for multiple variables of same data type. It is also possible. Through Control J, you can speed up. Compile, run, and observe. Come this side. So please observe completely. Compile and run. In the same program, we can manage multiple variables for one value purpose, one variable. In the I10, J20, K30. So inside a I, I'm modifying from 10 to I. Inside a J, I'm modifying 20 to 200. Inside a K, I'm modifying 30 to 5. Every point you need to observe. Without observation, if you keep on looking only output, then totally you are spoiling your life. Every statement you have to observe. What is going on? Without observation, software engineer will be a layman. Every statement you have to observe. Total 100% concentration, observing, dedicated way. Come to the src folder. Trigger Java C command with a -d. U.Java. Come to the classes folder. Trigger Java command to run class U. Let me check. Yes. Come back to the src. Come to the classes folder. Try running U. From today onwards, try learning of observing every statement. You should not be like a watchman. You should not be like only physical work doer, the person who is doing the physical work. Always you have to observe each and every point. Come to the next one. Class name B. Int I is equal to 10, comma, j is equal to 20, comma, k is equal to 30. Same type of earlier program I'm developing in this way. If multiple variables are same data type, you can declare in the same statement. One statement, one statement. If multiple variables are same data type, if multiple variables are same data type, if multiple variables are same data type, you can declare in the same statement by using comma as a separator. By using comma as a separator, you can declare multiple variables in the same statement. You can use int as a common for I, j and k. Int as a common for I, j and k. Int as a common for I, j and k. Int is a common to three variables here. Int is a common to three variables. Int is a common to three variables. For three different variables, int is a common. If multiple variables of same type, you can declare in the same statement by using comma as a separator. By using comma as a separator, we can declare in the same statement. Then you can go for reassigning. This approach is allowed only if multiple variables are same type. If multiple variables are same type, if multiple variables are same type, then only this is allowed. Try compiling and run. Through up arrow and down arrow, through up arrow and down arrow, sorry, you can trigger previously whichever commands you have composed. Let me clear. Come to the classes folder by running V. Let us see the same once again. Copy. I'm going for a double type. Double D1 is equal to 1.5. D2 is equal to 0.5. D3 is equal to 1.4. Compose as a w.java. Three variables of same type. Three variables of same type. Type is a double. D1, D2, D3. In the same statement, three variables. 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 Come to the SRC. Through up arrow and down arrow, you can bring come to the next one. I can go for this is also absolutely possible. While declaring multiple variables, you can assign the values or you can assign later. So what is happening here? For I, j and m, not providing values while declaring. While declaring, we didn't provide values to I, j and m. Only for k we provided a value. I, no value. Afterwards we provided j also, m also. Then we are printing all. We modified all. So we can print I, J, K, M. Please print all. I forgotten to print. Recompile and run. We know already after modifying, saving, recompiling and running very much required. Both are okay. This asked them at what time they came? Is it? Okay. So please observe I, J and M. I, J and M declaring in the same statement with a comma as a separator without a value. Values are assigning afterwards. K already having a value. Printing all, then modifying all, and then print. Come to the next one. L class. Sorry. Y class, right? So please observe every statement without fail. If you want to assign same value to the multiple variables of same type, you can go in the same line, 3000 assigning to M, M value assigning to K, K value assigning to J, J value assigning to I. So here multiple statements are there in the same line. One statement is M is equal to 3000. This is one statement. Then K is equal to M is a second statement. Then J is equal to K is a third statement. I is equal to J is a next statement. I is equal to J. This can be allowed if multiple variables are same type. If all variables are same type, then only you can go like this. While going like this, you will be achieving only assigning same value to multiple variables. Come to the next one. Let me compile and run. Through up arrow, I can bring previously triggered commands. Come to the next one. Come to the Z class. Without variables, there is no life at all. You should understand clearly. Please compile. So you are getting output as a 10. 10 is modifying to 20. 20 is using. 20 is using. 20 is using. 20 is modifying to 90. 90 is using. Come on. Modifying and using. While using a variable, we can modify. 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 Modified value 90. Then again 90. This point is very important. While using a variable, we are modifying. We are modifying. Come to the next one. Class Z1. Through Control J, you can speed up. Subject. Some programming languages are not allowing changing a value while using a variable. Java allowing changing the value of a variable while using a variable. Wherever you are using a variable, there itself, if you really wanted, you can change the value. If you really wanted, you can change the value. Come to the next one. I'm choosing class name as Z2. Inside a main method, I'm declaring a variable. Inside a main method, I'm declaring a variable. Keep using multiple times. In any way, through Control J, you can speed up. Everything you need to observe what is going on. It's straightforward. I value modifying to 10, keep using 10. Then modifying to 30, keep using 30. Then we are applying I value in the expression, making expression result as a 70. That 70 assigning back to I 70, I 70. Then 73 times, you'll get it 210 plus 50, 260. Finally, assigning to I. Variable usage, you should know very, very properly. Come to the next one. Everybody, there are some conditions to be followed. What are the conditions? First and foremost one, understand the local variable term. Local variable. So till now I was using a term called variable. This variable is a local if it is declared inside a method body. I repeat, whatever variables we are declaring inside a method body, whatever variables we are declaring inside a method body, whatever variables we are declaring inside a method body, those variables are called as a local variables. Inside a method body, if you declare any variable, those are called as a local variables. Since from our first program, we are using local variables only. Variables, declaration in the main method body, observe, this is the main method, signature. You will be knowing more about main method signature later. Just understand like it is a one method. Method starting from here, ending over here. Method body should have a boundaries through opening flower bracket, closing flower bracket. It's mandatory. Boundary. In the middle, whatever is there, it is called as a body of the main method. Body of the main method. Some people are calling like a definition or implementation. Main method implementation, main method definition, main method body. Main method body, main method implementation, main method definition, main method. Inside a body, inside a definition, inside a implementation, if we declare any variable, then that is called as a local variable. Right from the first program, we are declaring only local variables. We are declaring only local variables. Local variables. We are declaring only local variables. There are some conditions to be followed with respect to local variable. There are some conditions to be followed with respect to local variable. Local variable, some conditions. Let's see what are the conditions. Jet tree. This gives a compilation error. Yes. Local variables not initializing with any default value. Please observe. Local variables not initializing with any default values. In Java, local variables are not initializing with the default values. Default value, local variable not getting. If any variable is a local, it is not getting a default value. There is no default value concept for the local variable. That is why before using you had to assign a value. Before using a variable, you should provide a value. You had to assign a value. Without assigning a value, while using a local variable, you'll get a compile time error stating that variable might not have been initialized. Check the compilation error. Variable might not have been initialized. Guys, whenever you are getting a compile time error, you need to understand what is that error. Remember that error. Even you are getting a line number. At line number 6, variable I might not have been initialized. Every software engineer should know compile time errors and the root cause for the compile time errors. Whenever you see the compile time error, you should understand what is the root cause. What is the root cause? What is the root cause? Every day you are spending with the programs. If you are not remembering for a particular error, what is the remedy? What is the root cause? Then every time you have to keep on research. You have to keep on doing the research. Our 24 hours will be in front of the system. For every this compile time error, in the life you may get 10,000 times. Same error, you may see 10,000 times. If you are not observing why this is getting an error, every time you have to keep on focusing each and every step. Every sincere person should remember compile time error and the reason why. Compile time error and the reason why. Whenever you see that error, you should understand, yes, because of this particular mistake, I'm getting this error, let me rectify. That is why since morning onwards, I was keep on telling, observing. Everything you have to observe. You're not doing physical work. If it is a physical work, mind can be somewhere and keep doing. It is a mental work. Every statement, every message, every variable, every program, you have to observe again and again. In the last session, we have seen one more point. Whenever you get a compile time error, class file will not be generating. Whenever you get a compile time error, class file will not be generating. Go to the classes folder and check it out. You will not be finding z3.class. There is no z3.class. If it is not compiled successfully, if there is no class file, you cannot run. You cannot run. This program I composed only to show the reason for getting a compile time error, understanding local variables are not having default values, you had to assign the value. Local variables, no default values. Local variables, no default values, you have to provide a value explicitly. Without providing a value explicitly, you cannot use. Come to the next one. Just to copy this program, Control A, Control C, Control A, Control C. This already we checked. It is absolutely possible. This compiles very successfully, running also very successfully. Already we have seen the point. We can assign a value while using. Please observe int I, just a declaration. So here, first statement is I is equal to 1, getting a value. Inner statement executing, getting a value to I, then outer statement execute. By the time of executing outer statement, I is getting a value. Absolutely possible. We can assign a value or we can modify a value while using a variable. While using a variable, we can assign a value or we can modify a value. Compilation and running both will be very success. This is the first point you have to understand. Local variable should be local variable. Local variable should be initialized before usage. Local variable should be initialized before usage. Before usage, local variable should be initialized. Come to the second point, everybody. The second point with respect to variables. Two variables should not be with the same name. Two variables should not be with the same name, even though type is changing, even though values are changing, even though type is changing, even though values are changing, even though type is changing, even though values are changing, even though type is changing, values are changing. No matter type is changing or not, no matter values are changing or not, two variables should not have a same name. In one family, two persons will not have a same name. No matter of male or female, no matter of human or animals. In one family, two people should not have the same name. If same name is there, confusion will happen. In one method, in the same method, two variables should not have the same name. Even though type is changing, one is int, other is double. Even though values are changing, one is 90, other is 1.5. No matter type is changing or not, values changing or not. No matter type is changing or not, values changing or not. No matter type is changing or not, value changing or not. Everybody. Two variables should not have a same name. This is the second condition to be followed. Are you getting compile time error? What is the compile time error? Variable already declared. You need to remember every compilation error. I is already defined in the main method. If we declare a second variable with the same name as previous, second variable with the same name as previous, you will be getting this type of error. Come to the next one. The third condition, types should be very proper. Z6. Variable type is variable type. Variable type. Variable type is an integer. Value also should be integer. Variable type is an integer. Value also should be integer. Value also should be integer. Variable type is an integer. Value also should be integer. Value also should be integer. Should be. but the value is a Boolean. Incompatible, not possible. Incompatible, not possible. Data types are very important in Java. Data types are very important. Data types. See, the order is very important. Order. First variable declaration, then initialization, then usage. Variable declaration, initialization, usage. Variable declaration, initialization, usage. Say here, directly we are using. Later, even though we provided a declaration and initialization, compiler doesn't know. By the time of line number 5, by the time of line number 5, by the time of line number 5, it is expecting I declaration and initialization. Even though you provided afterwards, even though you provided afterwards, even though you provided afterwards, you will be getting compile time error. So you cannot find a symbol I. It is not bothering about I after line number 5. It is checking before line number 5. Why? Because at line number 5, at line number 5, at line number 5, at line number 5, we are using Y. At line number 5, we are using Y. We are using I. You will be getting compilation error, compilation error. Compilation error, compilation error. Cannot find a symbol. Always you have to remember first declaration, then initialization, then usage. First declaration, initialization, then usage. Cannot find a symbol. Got it. These are the conditions to be followed. These are the conditions to be followed while using local variables. Local variables. Local variables. This is all about today's class. We'll continue tomorrow. Without fail, attend the logical reasoning and aptitude. There will be a test in the logical reasoning and aptitude also every weekend. Technically, there will be 2 tests every week minimum. Tomorrow we can have a test in the complete covered portion of our core Java, right from the JDK installation onwards. Every point will be asking. Even for late joiners also. Already I provided videos. Go through that. You should not tell any excuse like I joined late. I missed 1 or 2 days. Only cowards will be keep telling some reasons. From today onwards, you should not identify reason for your failure. Reason for your failure, identifying only cowards. Reason for your failure is you only. Don't blame for somebody or for some reasons. So you have a lot of time. Throughout the day, you have to stay back here only. So yesterday I have seen several people returning at the evening 6 o'clock. That is not correct. Please observe. After finishing the class, you can go out and have a coffee or tea. You can have a refreshment, come back. Continue till 1 or 1:30. You can go out and have a lunch. Come back again. within half an hour or 45 minutes. Continue completely till to the evening. Whenever you want to have a 10 minutes or 15 minutes break, no need of informing to me. You can go out, have a break, come back and continue till evening 7 o'clock and attend the classes. Sometimes classes schedule will change. Whenever class is about to start, immediately I'll send the message. You have to join the classes. Don't think like every day classes will be in the morning 9 o'clock. Be here by morning 8:30. I'll send the messages whenever class is going on. Total dedication. Aptitude class is also important. Reasoning class is also important. Soft skills classes will happen from next Monday onwards. And technical classes. Daily 2 hours for coming 1.5 months. Afterwards, logical coding will start. More and more difficulty will be. Now, everybody create one WhatsApp group. Lara hyphen December hyphen your name. This should be WhatsApp group name. Everybody, your name and your number, my two numbers, Lara number and my personal number. If you don't know my personal number, I'll mention here. Everybody having a Lara number. Sometimes I may not be having a Lara number with me. So every update I should see immediately. That is why my personal number and your both the parents' numbers. Your both the parents' numbers. Your all sibling numbers. Your sisters, brothers. Your all uncles' numbers. And whoever refer to Lara. Whoever refer to Lara, his number or her number, not one person. Everybody's. All numbers should be created. We can call this as your family group. In your family group, my two numbers also there. I am belonging your family member. Take it to very, very serious. Every updates will be providing in that group. If any day classes are not happening, if any day you are not feeling well, you can update the same in the group. Immediately, Lara hyphen, DEC hyphen, your name. The format should follow everybody. My personal number 7348840266. Lara number everybody knows. Add this number also into the group. Make Lara number as an admin. Not only you, even Lara number also should be admin. Shivakumar, group is ready. Don't misuse, please observe, don't mention different numbers. Your family, your well-wishers. Please make Lara number also as an admin. Divyanshu done.